sleeping alone, and I've been eating alone, hiding under the stairs, even though no one's home. And if you're living in the daylight, or living underground, then I'm sending a message that someone's watching. I don't care if someone's watching. Hear the flock of the sirens, watch through the screen. He hatched thoughts at the supermarket, never crossed the sea. With the cameras hanging on plastic rings, he always had the feeling that someone's watching. And now she's sleeping alone, and now she's eating alone, hiding under the stairs, even though no one's home. And if you're living in the daylight, or living underground, then I'm sending a message that someone's watching. I don't care if someone's watching. If you're living in the daylight, or living underground, then I'm sending a message that someone's watching. I don't care if someone's watching. Someone's watching. Someone's watching. Someone's watching.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Flux here. Welcome back to Fluxburgh, and we're here again. Another live episode on Twitch. After that little time lapse there, we did some work on this little turn-in thing that pulls out of a city and back to the highway again. And we're actually finally kind of balanced out now on our budget and our population. We're finally getting lots of traffic down here into the ore mining operation now with some more zones down this way. We're getting lots of use out of this brand new thing, which is kind of basically reducing almost all the traffic, except unless it's going off in this direction. And in turn, we're also pretty much cutting all the traffic off of the main highway, which is really, really awesome because we don't even have the T++ mod anymore. So really cool to see that. So anyway, welcome back. I think this time we're going to do some more work on the city again, just kind of expanding the roads and all that good stuff. So we'll probably try and make some more entry points over on this way and on this side as well. I definitely want to come back and make this look all nice once we get some more stuff kind of surrounding it. So maybe that'll be next episode. We'll see about that. But in the meantime, why don't we get started here? As you can see, we have some demand for, actually commercial right now, or industrial right now. So why don't we go ahead and just zone some more of that, see where that takes us. I don't want to overdo it on the industrial. I might actually make this area over here some form of, I don't know, like a office space kind of area in the middle. I'm going to actually probably try and do that. So we don't have just like insane amounts of traffic coming in and out of a city over here. But we'll definitely do that. Hey, Random Brick, welcome back to the stream, or welcome to the stream. I think I've seen you before. I don't really know. It's kind of a morning stream for most people. It's pretty late here, my time. It's like 2 in the morning or so. But yeah, let me go ahead. So this is zoned out here. I might just throw some more down on this side in case we need more, and then let it kind of grow when it comes in. It's probably a good plan. So we'll do that. We'll zone all that stuff out. We'll zone this out as well. Then we'll just kind of leave it be for a bit, and we might come back later on and try and expand on that. I think the first thing to plan, though, actually, before we even do any expansion of the city, is just kind of planning out these entry points. I'm seeing that we should probably, make these evenly spaced over here. Oh, the chat's saying I should show off our new little spin cycle thing down here. So I think it looks kind of cool, actually. It was, what was his name again? It was Styx. Sticks121 suggested that we do the little eye here. It's the Eye of Sauron in the middle of the spin cycle. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. So that's a new little thing there. Unfortunately, you can see we've got still the traffic lights here, though, which is really devastating to traffic. So, yep, gotta wait for the T++ mod to be updated and the traffic manager to be compatible so we can finally fix that stuff. But in the meantime, no big deal. We can keep working on this stuff and kind of ignore that for now. Pretty much everything else is flowing pretty smoothly now. We did lots and lots of rezoning down this way. We've got much more office space kind of on the edge here now, so it kind of feels more like a big corporate island or something. With all the factories down on this side, and then all of our executives living in there, or not living, but working in their fancy office buildings down this way. We should really get some sort of like dedicated road for this, because this is getting really, really out of hand now. We may have to do something about that. Maybe like a dedicated exit ramp or something. I'll probably do like a little ramp that comes down this way and then hops over and connects down here. I don't really know. We'll figure it out in a bit. I think actually we could probably go, oh, you know what? Why don't we just do it right now? How about that? Let me just pause this. I think this is actually a one-way street, isn't it? Right? Yeah, it's a one-way street. Okay. So why don't we, so this is all going to be exiting traffic anyway. Why don't we go ahead, I'm gonna leave this here, or leave like a way to get back onto this again. And then I also want to have an elevated portion that goes and connects over here. So we'll go to like here, and then we'll page up like that. And then we'll have a little branch off in case for whatever reason you need to get back over here. I don't really know why you'd need to, but in case you do, there's that. And then we'll head over this way and try and make a connection back onto the highway if we can. I'll go ahead and make a little. Do this. Oops. To about here, and then connect it about. Come on, work. So close. There we go. Right there. That should work much better. That should cut out all this traffic down through here, which is kind of unnecessary. Let's see how that works. Oh, these guys got a little confused there. I think the newly spawned truck should use this new little ramp here. Let's see if that's what happens. If not, we may have to speed up this little section down this way to make that work. Are they going to use it? Are they even going to come out yet? I think it kind of comes out in waves, actually. This part's still a bit difficult to work with. Actually, it's mostly because we don't have any traffic light manager stuff going on over here, so it's all kind of just like free flow. So we'll have to. Oh, here we go. Here's a new shipment that should be bringing in some new trucks. Let's see if this all works like we want it to. Should definitely reduce the load though in this area. I may make a little exit point down this way as well, just to kind of reduce the amount of traffic coming over here on this side. Yep, there they go. All down this way. Yeah, that's awesome, actually. Why don't we just do it over here, too, just so we can reduce the amount of traffic all kind of trying to flow into this main avenue if we can help it. So why don't we just have these guys just, like, hop straight on up and in there. Seems like a good place to do that from. Yeah, right? Can we do that? We can just make this whole road a one-way, actually. Then we'll just do, like, a little elevated connection there. That's actually not a very good looking merge lane. Let's do something better looking than that. We can do better than that. How about like a little elevated piece that comes this way? It's going to destroy some stuff, but whatever, not a big deal. Maybe I'll have it start a bit later, actually. So like here. And then to there. There we go. And then this can come on up like this. Oop, we were there. There we go. Make our little turn piece. Oops, distance too short. We can probably fix that though. Yep, no big deal. Actually, in fact, let's just do this. Just have this come on up like this. And boom. That looks kind of bad, actually. Hang on a minute. Alright, so this is the second live episode that we've done so far now on Twitch. I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm kind of liking the idea of having you guys here, just kind of suggesting things and being able to contribute to the live episode. I think it's kind of a cool idea. I'll probably start announcing these on my YouTube channel so you guys can all know exactly when I'm going live. I always tweet out when I go live, though, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, that's probably the best way to know that I'm going to do a live stream that's involving our Fluxburgh here. But yeah, I'll try and do these more frequently. I think it's kind of fun. Yeah, I like it too, Sticks. It's kind of a cool way to interact with everybody. Alright, so hopefully this will reduce the amount of traffic coming, like, straight out. Also, can we get... Let's see, these guys kind of have to just come out this way. Not really much we can do with that, though. That's alright. Alright, that looks good. I might do some tree stuff here later on. I'll try and keep that in mind for later on, but... Anyway, back to the main part of the episode. Which was the first live episode. I actually just did episode 43 live, like literally an hour ago, I think, something like that. So this is episode 45, not 44. I said 43, I meant 44. This is 45 we're doing right now, so. Yep. You're a bit ahead if you're watching right now on Twitch. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just try and do some entry points then. I tried to lay this out in a way where it's kind of friendly towards a big grid, which really does just maximize the amount of buildings we can get in here. It kind of looks like an actual, city grid, you know, kind of in the main part of a city anyway. So, and then we'll do this. And I'll try to make some intersections at key points. You can see I actually did it here, and it worked really, really well. I did 4, 4, and 4, and that was kind of the magic number that makes for nice, densely packed grids, which works really well. So for the entry point down this way, what I want to do is kind of something similar to this one down here, where we have like lots of splitting off right at the beginning. So maybe we do, I don't know. Let's just kind of draw it out here and see what we can make out of this. I want it to be pretty close to this area, just because we have this highway. It's also going to connect down further over here. So why don't we have it kind of meet up with this highway over here, this main avenue over here somewhere. Let's see if we can make this work. I'm going to pull this actually all the way down and let's see if we can connect these here. There we go. A big park would be cool. I've got some suggestions for that as well. I might do something like that. I think if I did it, I'd probably do it after I zoned everything first, and maybe like cut out parts of a city to make a big central park. But honestly, I kind of like having like an uninterrupted, like big grid, you know, array of buildings everywhere. I had, you know, kind of something like that over here on this one in Strywood, and it looked pretty cool with the bus depot and kind of all the green space down this way. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about doing that over here too, though. We may go back and do that. So I think just for now we're not going to do it, but maybe I'll come back and do that. So I have some demand right now for industry. We're just not getting people. Yeah, so okay, workers. It might be just jobs, not industry. So we could get some more office space as well, probably. But anyway, I think this highway's still going alongside this road pretty... Yeah, it is. Okay. Industry demand. Yeah, we've still got some industry demand, but for some reason it's not really, I don't think, industry as much as just worker demand. We may need, or not worker, it could be raw material. I think that's actually what it is. Let me see here real quick. What do these guys want? Oh, they need more customers. Really? Because I am seeing a high demand for commercial. So that's interesting. Seems like the places that need customers maybe are in over here. Maybe that's where. I don't know. Not really sure. I guess we'll find out. Hey, Distant Echo, welcome back to the stream. All right, yeah, I'm gonna pull this down then, and then we'll make a little connection down this way. I don't want to go too far though, like I said before. So I'm gonna go to about here. I'm also gonna try to turn it into a avenue. drop down. I want it to be this type as well. Oops, should be a one-way though. Alright, and then we'll split it. So one of them is going to go this way, like that. And then one of them is actually going to be probably a couple different one-way streets. So we're going to have this one. Hang on, let me try and mark this out first. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we want to draw the road here, right? So 4, 4, 4. Okay, that's perfect. So we do this, which allows for a perfect 3 building set. I might try and do a bit more for this one though. Maybe I'll do like 4, 4, 4, 4. So we'll do a larger set there, which means we get 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, good. So that's 4 buildings there. Then maybe just like one more. Let's see, I can draw them in cells, and it makes it a bit easier if we just draw it out ourselves instead of trying to count out the cell blocks every single time. It seems like kind of a dumb way of doing it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do 4 more here. That's a good way of doing it. Just connect all these real quick. Just kind of nice to count these out so we don't get any wasted space. I like that idea. If we can help it. Remove the buildings at the airport next to the Earth Globe building and build a train station. Yeah, so obviously I won't do it right now, but I might do a train station soon. I don't know if it's going to be over here by the Earth building though. I might try to do something else with that. I like this little tunnel entry actually. It's kind of cool. It goes like underneath these highways. Anyway, or these big skyscrapers. I'll probably do a train station maybe down over here or something. But I'm not really sure about that yet. I definitely want to revamp the Fluxburgh train situation, try and make it a little more effective, because right now it's kind of just, you know, it's working, but it's just not like as good as it could be, I guess. So let me try and connect this, right? Let's see about this actually. How can we make this look nice? Well, first of all, let's just pull this down while we're working on this. Bus routes for those customers. Oh, yeah, you're right. We'll definitely need bus routes down here. I'm actually going to redo all the transportation down in this area once we actually finish zoning all of it out. So right now, obviously, it's just kind of how it is, and then once we get this whole like North Flux City part done, then we'll definitely be doing some more, you know, worrying about buses and all that stuff. I'll probably actually go back and do like a whole, like once we finish Flux City down this way and we start filling all this stuff in, I'm definitely going to come back here and just kind of like go over everything and make sure that we have all of our stuff worked out, you know, our train station for like move over here and start working on this side. So I'm definitely planning on doing that, so don't worry about that. Okay. So yeah, I want to get a good place to enter from. I'm almost thinking we should have like an avenue that comes back this way and connects here. I don't really know, actually, how this should work. Maybe a connection point down here. That's kind of tough, actually. What if we do like another big avenue down here that connects to a standard road piece down this way? So we do, but this one's going to be different, so hang on a minute. Let me just try to think this through for a minute. So we have a standard avenue that comes down to here. All right. And this is a standard road piece, but we need to have our connector here. Another 6-lane one-way. It's going to come out this way like this and do some cool stuff. Oops, turn off the snap tool real quick. Do some kind of winding road stuff with this one. There we go. Just like that. Then we'll have our little overpass down here. There we go. And then, let's see, for this stuff, we're going to have to do something different anyway, because I'm not going to obviously make that there. Let me see if I can figure out the distances real quick on this. Right there, right? Yeah, that's right. Alright. Yeah, so for parts like this, I don't want to have any connections, so I'm just actually going to make a little... should an overpass or an underpass? I kind of like the underpass idea a little bit better, honestly. So we'll do that, and then come back up again real quick, and then head down here. Oops, that was wrong. Connect it straight on like that, as best we can. Maybe just one more road over here as well then. Yeah, that's good like that. Awesome. So this one can't really be here though. Oops, actually I want to delete that because I want to be able to... That's okay. We can still mark it okay. I'll do a little underpass over here. This one will be a little bit longer though. Slope too steep. Interesting. Why is that happening? Hey, Southern City Gamer, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Hey, Delroy 1989, welcome to the stream. Power to industry. Oh, are we missing that right now? Oh yeah, this side doesn't have any power. You're right. You're right. Thank you for that. I'll just connect this real quick. I'll get rid of that later. So check this out though. We got all of our trucks coming in this way. All of our big old ore hauling trucks that come in over here. Then they all turn off and connect to their respective locations. And then just like in Pollution Point, they all come out this way again, pop back out over here, and then you can see most of them actually come off and take this little exit and then utilize our fantastic little, I guess, cargo train terminal. Yeah, for some reason, some of these guys actually don't even do that. They seem like they just hop back on the highway and go this way. I don't know where they're going, though. They're just like making a loop or something. I don't really understand that, actually. Maybe they're going to other ore mining facilities in the area. I don't really know where else they'd be going, though. It seems kind of weird. Okay. Anyway. That's that. Power's working now, so that's good. That's probably why there's actually demand. There's demand still, but then they weren't actually functioning because they were out of power. That's probably what happened there. Hey, Trias25609, welcome to the stream. And Technor 808. Okay, so let me go ahead and just keep on zoning some of this stuff real quick. About this one, though, we're not going to... Oh, and this one, too. We might need to start the underpass a little bit sooner for this one. I'll start it, like, down here. I think it's a bit of, like, a downhill slope or something. It's causing that to happen. I'm not really sure about that. But we'll come back up again over here. And connect like that. There we go. And then maybe a little, maybe some more connections over here or something. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this. I can actually probably go underneath this, oh. We'll have to probably plan this a bit better. Hang on a minute. See if we can go around this road if possible. If not, I'll do a better connection somewhere else. That should work just fine. Okay. There's that. That's already functioning, which is good to see. People are already using that and not even actually living over here quite yet. Okay. Yeah, I'll just continue with this. And I'm going to try and, like, connect as many of these as we can, actually. I might even kick back this a bit and then reconnect it once we have all these roads in here. Just try and hop over the roads if we can. Oops, there we go. Awesome. Then we'll just go ahead and connect this back again. I'm going to start the other road type about here. There we go. Give them time to do all their merging and re-entering of the lanes and all that stuff. And then for the exit points, may have to do something about that. Let's see, where should that be? Maybe over here somewhere? Maybe we'll have like, oh yeah, we'll just do this one's over here just because it'll be easier. And then we'll do this one down this way to kind of split it up a little bit. So let me do that real quick. I'll just redraw this real quick and try and get it to go down as fast as we can. What the heck is that? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Anyway, so you go as short as possible so we can just quickly make this little turn underneath the highway. There we go. And then I'm going to actually have this one elevate itself again, if we can do that. Right about there. So we can get underneath these other roads here, which I'll just try to draw out now to save time. So I'll have to keep cutting back again, which would be awesome. Okay. I'll probably just have this one kind of do some weird stuff here. Maybe like a little bit of a curved road up to here or something. I don't really know. Actually, we could do... Hang on a minute. I got a plan. We'll do a halfway. And then we'll draw this out like this and just see what we can do. Oops, that was wrong. There we go. That's kind of cool. And then connect these like that. And awesome. And I'm just going to get this little highway to come back around this way again. Actually, why don't we just have it go down like... I don't want to block too many of these buildings, though. Let's make it turn a bit more than that. Seems like not a very steep turn radius. We'll shoot for something a bit steeper if we can. Maybe something like that. There we go. That's much better. Oh, that might be actually kind of hard to get over this road then. Oh, we're good. We're fine. And then, okay. Connection point wise, what could we do here? Almost 100 viewers. Oh, wow. We are at almost 100 viewers. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty good for not posting it on YouTube yet. Like I said before, for those of you watching on YouTube right now, I'll probably start posting these on YouTube when I do them. I just did this one without posting on YouTube just because, I don't know, I didn't know how long I'd be streaming for and all that stuff, so I decided not to announce it or anything. I just put it on my Twitter, which I actually always post on Twitter whenever I go live. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Favorite hobbies aside from creating insane coasters and beautiful cities? Wow, you picked my two favorite hobbies. Yeah, I like playing, city builder games. I like playing Counter-Strike a lot, actually. Let people know that I'm not amazing at Counter-Strike or anything, but I like playing it a lot. Definitely my favorite game to play, if that's what we're talking. But let's see, hobbies wise, I like to go hiking because I live in Colorado. I like to ski a lot. I'm big into skiing. I like to design, that's already what you said, isn't it? Roller coasters. I was going to say, I like to play No Limits 2 and, design coasters and make custom scenery and stuff. I'm really interested in, I like to draw a lot, and I like to do digital art a lot, so I'm really looking into majoring in that in college. I'll actually be going to college next year, so that's my plan with that. So yeah, I guess those are my hobbies and interests outside of YouTube. But honestly, I've been doing YouTube since between my freshman and sophomore year of high school, and so I don't know, like 3 years now. So yeah, it's just kind of like become a big part of my life now. It's just a lot of what I do, and I like that. I definitely enjoy just making YouTube videos. It's a lot of fun. Ever do Legos? Oh, of course I did Legos. Legos are awesome. Actually, I need to rotate these directions. These are all wrong. There we go. Oops, that always happens sometimes. Have to go ahead and fix that real quick. Could actually probably change the direction of this one if we click here. Oops. Wait a minute, it's kind of bugged out there. There we go. Awesome. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Okay. There we go. Much better. What will be next to the ore operation and Flux City North? Oh, you mean over here? I'm going to do some terraforming over here, actually. I'd like to do kind of some like mountainous stuff. I'm actually going to do it all the way along the coast over here, too. Maybe some cool little like mountain roads that kind of cut up this way. I don't really know yet. I might just do something kind of fun like that. Just like mess around with the tool a little bit now that I have a bit of a better handle on that one. It's kind of a weird one to get used to, but after a while I kind of got better at doing that. Definitely a lot of fun to play with, though. So there's our exit point. Should probably, first of all, make this a 6-lane, just to make it easier on ourselves when we're getting out of here. And then also, actually no, I don't need a 6-lane for this. But I definitely want, to connect these somehow. Maybe some underpasses, I don't really know. In fact, yeah, that should work just fine. Oh, how about overpass? Overpass will work. There we go. I have to connect this one too. That'll be a bit harder to work with. Messed up my original plan a little bit. That's okay though. Ooh. Oh, we just got it. That's awesome. And then for this one, how is that? That's a little bit steep actually. I'd like to not do that if we can help it. I'll just try using the non-snap tool to do this if we can. Cool, that's better. So, some wasted space here and there, but not a huge deal. I would like to pull this one out, though. Oh, why is that not connected? That's kind of strange. Maybe some kind of cool curved buildings out this way, though. At least that's what I was thinking. Let's do a 45-degree angle, just for fun. There's that weird bug again where it pulls up the bulldoze tool for no reason. I don't even know why it does that. I'm gonna try and go alongside this little exit point so we can have some buildings along there. Oh, this will actually connect over here, won't it? That's kind of cool. Let's do that. That's a good spot. Awesome. Maybe something back here, too. Can we fit some stuff? Maybe some buildings? Yeah, that'll fit. Kind of dead end that back there. Awesome. A bit of a crime problem. Yeah, looks like we have some criminals around here. I don't think it's too bad, though. Let me take a look at that, though. Maybe you're right. 9%. It's all just due to these like broken buildings that glitch out. But I'm going to go ahead and put another one down just in case because I don't really have much going on over here right now. It's like lots of use already though on this this exit, which is kind of nice to see. How about we do this right here, overwatching the exit of the city. That's a good spot for that. Oops, until there's no power, of course. Put some commercial down just to kind of connect that. Might need some more industrial as well. I'm going to start zoning some more office space over here. This is going to be our big office district down this way. The big office part of the ore mining operation. I might actually do even some office then some industry in the middle. I'm not really sure about that quite yet. I guess we'll figure that out in a minute though. Zone all that stuff. I'll just go ahead and zone that for now though, and we'll see what happens with that. Ah, you're heading out. All right, cool. Thanks for stopping by. Can I see your vape, bro? Have a good 4th of July as well. Glad you can make it. Oops. Still have some power problems till this all connects over here, which hopefully will be soon. Interesting. We're getting lots of use out of this this road now. Now these are all connected up again. Wow, even people exiting over here. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Well, it's handling it just fine, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's try and get some residential up here. Actually, no. This is by the highway. We should definitely make all this stuff commercial up here if we can. I'll definitely go back and redo, you know, all the nice foliage around here just so we can make it look nice. It's kind of in a weird spot. Maybe some cool stuff over here, some cool green space, some parks and all that. Actually, maybe even some cool, we could do some like tents and things and make it kind of seem like it's a cool little like festival park area or something, kind of like alongside the highway on both sides. I don't know. What's my normal schedule? Oh, that's a really difficult question. I don't really have a stream schedule, actually. I don't usually stream. This is definitely my first time in a while. I mean, I streamed yesterday, but I mostly do YouTube, so I don't really stream a whole lot. I try to stream, or at least now I'm trying to stream more and, you know, just kind of show off cool things we're working on and whatever. But to be honest, I really don't have a good schedule to give you. I'm trying to... I know it's terrible to mix residential and commercial, but I'm really just trying to get some variety in the building types. So you can see here I did that, and it looks much better than it did before. So just trying to do that. Let me also continue zoning some of this stuff over here. We still got demand for industrial, so I'm going to keep on zoning that. Actually, wait, hang on, before we do zoning here, let me just continue zoning on this side first. We'll fill this out first, then we'll go back and work on that. Well, I put a sunken plaza and walkways in front of the entrance. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, actually, it won't work very well over here just because of the way this is angled and the way it's working. But I'm definitely going to be doing some cool stuff with this later on. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little pathway here. I just realized that we're kind of short on time for the episode. That's okay, though. I'll just go ahead and finish this up real quick. Do a nice little walkway. Did this for the other area, too. It looked pretty cool, I think. So I'm going to try and mimic that a little bit if we can. There we go. Gonna have to make a little... That's not going to go all the way through, so I'll just stop it here. And pick it up over here again. No big deal. Oops, that's actually kind of weird the way that worked. Try and get closer to the edge if we can. There we go. Perfect. Straight from my YouTube link about it. Do you mean my my Twitter, maybe? I don't think I posted anything on YouTube about it. Oh, unless there's actually the little, like, I'm live thing coming up. Maybe that's happening. I don't really know, actually. I'm not really positive if I have that set up right or not. I think there's, like, a way to have it set so that it'll, like, post a little thing at the bottom of my YouTube videos saying, like, I'm live on Twitch or whatever, but I never actually really fully worked out how that works, so I never really got it set up properly. So maybe I'll try and get that working soon. That's probably not a bad idea. I think it helps out. People probably want to watch live streams when they see them on the YouTube videos. And it's pretty non-intrusive too. It's a pretty small little thing that pops up in the bottom left. The link in my YouTube. Oh, my banner. Oh, interesting. Wow, that's pretty crazy timing then. Like, literally, this is probably the second time I've streamed in months, so... Wow. Good timing, I guess. Okay. There we go. Alright. There we go. That's pretty cool. And then I'm probably going to do some some little split offs, kind of like I did over on the other one. I'll make some connections over here and all that stuff. Oops, for some reason it's doing my glitch again where I have to try and make that not happen. Oh, come on. Really? Oh. Now it's distance too short. Come on, work. There we go. Do that over here as well. Huh. Kind of a weird situation here. It's not like really letting me do anything. Let me try this. Not really digging that too much either. I know we can do better than that though. Come on. That's better. There we go. That'll work just fine. I'll try and just make a little end connection there. Oops, we got some more weird glitchy stuff happening over here. I don't know why that happens. How about this though? There we go. Oops, more. Okay, that's fantastic. This is really an annoying bug lately. It like thinks that it's an elevated piece. I don't understand why it does that. Like, look at that. That's so weird. No reason for that to happen. Should I just end this closer, maybe? I don't know. Hang on, I'm gonna redraw these from just go all the way to the end. Just makes it easier. All the way to there. Same thing with this. Awesome. What college am I going to? I'll be going to University of Utah in Salt Lake City. Awesome. There we go. Cool. I'm liking that. So obviously it's, you know, it's going to need some foliage and stuff to make it all look nice, but I'll probably run this stuff kind of off stream a bit and let all this stuff kind of grow slowly. You can see our profit is finally looking pretty good again. We're getting some money back. Looks like this is all handling pretty well as well, which is awesome to see. We've got our like line that stays inside this little loop, and then we've got our line that goes out back into the rest of the city, and it's all working pretty well. So that's cool to see. Looks like we have some places that are zoned that aren't getting growth yet. That's okay though. We have literally like so many places that are zoned for high density residential, so we're kind of just waiting on all that stuff to come in before anything else zones in over here. So I'll probably just let all the stuff kind of run for a bit and kind of balance itself out and accordingly add zones in different places as we expand on this. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy this episode of City Skylines. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.